Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Kenya Defence Forces Weekly Bulletin, your trusted source for weekly updates on defense activities, from operational highlights to the latest developments at the Ministry of Defense. I am Sergeant Patience Asambu. We would like to begin our bulletin with a warning to the public ahead of the Kenya Defence Forces recruitment. The Ministry of Defence and the Kenya Defence Forces have received multiple reports through hotlines, investigations, and social media platforms regarding attempts by fraudulent individuals and groups to solicit money and favors, promising to influence the recruitment process in exchange for bribes. We urge the public to remain vigilant and not fall victims to these imposters who are falsely claiming to be KDF officials or recruitment agents. Here is an important reminder to the public. Now, do not offer bribes or any form of inducement to anyone claiming to facilitate recruitment into the KDF. Recruitment is based strictly on merit, qualifications, and performance in the official recruitment process. Applications for General Service Officer cadets, specialist officers, and tradesmen and women should only be submitted through the official recruitment portal. General duty recruits and Defence Forces constables will take place only at the designated recruitment centers as advertised. If you encounter any corruption or suspicious recruitment activity, please report it immediately by calling the numbers 0726 419 706 or 0726 419 709, or contact the nearest police station, military camp, or Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission office. Offenders will face legal action under relevant laws. Here are our top stories for tonight. Ministry of Defense wins big at the Nairobi International Trade Fair. Defense PS attends capstone graduation and chairs JCSE Control Board. DefTech holds 21st graduation ceremony. National Defense University, Kenya, hosts validation workshop for presidential research. Indian Navy ships port call showcases growing naval partnerships with Kenya. Defense Forces Medical Insurance Scheme conducts medical camp for veterans in Nakuru. The Ministry of Defense has won 24 awards at the 2025 Nairobi International Trade Fair, focusing on the theme of promoting climate-smart agriculture and trade initiatives for sustainable economic growth. The Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, President Dr. William Samoei Ruto, officially opened the week-long event. Take a look.
The Ministry of Defense Pavilion showcased 34 exhibitors drawn from the Kenya Army, Kenya Air Force, Kenya Navy, and various affiliated institutions, including key semi-autonomous government agencies. The ministry's excellence was recognized with a total of 24 awards, 10 first place, 8 second place, and 6 third place finishes, more than doubling the 11 awards won in 2024. Top honors included Best National Government Ministry Stand, Best Stand that Promotes National Cohesion, Best Innovation and Invention Stand, and the award for Best Interpretation of the show's theme. Through his engagement with personnel and presentation of the awards, the President commended the ministry for its high standards and excellent displays. With the trade fair concluding this Sunday, October 5th, the public is encouraged to visit and learn more about the ministry's operations.
Dr. Patrick Mariro, the Principal Secretary for Defense, this week engaged in key Kenya Defense Forces events. This included a graduation ceremony for the first cohort of the Kenya at 100 capstone training at the International Peace Support Training Center, and also visited the Joint Command and Staff College for the first control board meeting of the financial year 2025-2026.
At the capstone training graduation, Dr. Mariru highlighted the course as reflecting the National Defense College's strong commitment to partnering with government ministries and agencies, emphasizing that security remains a silent partner of economic development. Lieutenant General Juma Mwenyekai, the commandant of the National Defense College, commended the participants and the faculty, noting the program is a critical step towards securing the future of the nation. The Principal Secretary later attended the Joint Command and Staff College Control Board meeting, chaired by the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, Lieutenant General John Omenda. The quarterly meeting was crucial for reviewing performance and realigning strategic priorities. Earlier, Dr. Mariru inspected ongoing projects, including a chapel, a new administration block for the Joint Command and Staff course, and upgraded swimming pool changing rooms. The Control Board plays a pivotal role in steering the college's academic and infrastructure development to align with the strategic objectives of the Kenya Defense Forces.
The National Defense University Kenya held a successful validation workshop in Karen for the Presidential Research Tasking on Femicide and the impact of fake news, misinformation and disinformation on governance. The event was presided over by Lieutenant General David Tarus, the University Vice Chancellor.
Lieutenant General Tarus reaffirmed National Defense University Kenya's mandate to conduct research and innovation in national security and strategy to enhance the nation's resilience and development. Discussion focused on femicide's root causes and societal impact and the effect of fake news, misinformation, and disinformation on governance. The Vice-Chancellor stressed that research is critical for offering practical solutions and influencing national security policies. The team is finalizing its findings for the Commander-in-Chief.
The Kenya Navy hosted 4 vessels from India's first training squadron, including Indian Navy ship TIR, Indian Navy ship Shadur, Indian Navy ship Sujata, and India Coast Guard ship Sarathi during a 4-day port call in Mombasa. The Indian delegation on board, led by the Acting High Commissioner, Mr. Sushil Prasad, paid a courtesy call on the Commander Kenya Navy, Major General Paul Otieno. Take a look.
Discussion centered on strengthening maritime security cooperation and reaffirming the long-standing naval partnership, especially in the Western Indian Ocean. The visit featured cultural exchanges, including a deck reception attended by Mombasa Governor, Honorable Abdul Swamad Sherif Nasir, and Taita Taveta Governor, Honorable Andrew Mwadime. In support of cultural diplomacy and community engagement, Kenya Navy and Indian Navy bands held a joint public performance at Mamangina waterfront, coinciding with World Tourism Day celebrations. Further, a joint yoga session on board ICGS Sarathi promoted health, wellness, and unity amongst Indian ship's crew members and Kenya Navy officers.
The African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia, AUSOM, launched a 6-day Air Liaison Officer training course at sector headquarters in Kismayu. The course brings together AUSOM KDF troops, the Sierra Leone-formed police unit, and civilian members to boost aviation capabilities supporting peace and security across Somalia.
Deputy Sector Commander Colonel Samson Kenga urged participants to engage actively and share expertise to strengthen collective aviation knowledge. The training covers operational safety, airport and aviation security, flight planning, emergency response, and medical evacuations. Practical sessions include helicopter landing site selection, night operations, communication, and weather reporting. At Doubly Main Operating Base, Colonel Maurice Osomi opened a parallel course for awesome KDF and civilian participants, praising it as vital for aviation security and readiness. He expressed confidence that the training will help protect aviation infrastructure and address security threats, reflecting awesome's commitment to building capacity across military, police, and civilian partners.
The Defense Forces Medical Insurance Scheme, DEFMIS, reaffirmed its commitment to the health of veterans and retirees by organizing a medical camp at Nakuru ASK Showgrounds. The camp served over 300 beneficiaries, including retired and retiring personnel and their families, providing medical checkups, treatment, and sessions on mental wellness, disease prevention, and the management of non-communicable illnesses.
The chief guest, Brigadier Dr. Francis Kuria, Chief Medical Officer at Lanet Regional Hospital, emphasized the camp's value, urging members to seek regular checkups for conditions like diabetes and hypertension. Colonel Mercy Mandila, Deputy Managing Director, Defense Forces Medical Insurance Scheme, urged members to report insurance fraud and highlighted the upcoming Pharmacy First initiative, which will allow patients with chronic conditions to access medications directly from selected pharmacies.
We take a short break. We'll be back in a moment.
Do you have the courage to serve, the discipline to protect, the honor to defend? Your calling is here. The Kenya Defense Forces is recruiting from 13th to 25th October 2025. KDF will recruit specialist and general service duty cadets, servicemen and women, constables, tradesmen and women. Visit mod.go.ke, the official Ministry of Defense website, for more information and updates, or follow our official social media platforms: X @KDF.info, Facebook, Kenya Defense Forces, Instagram @KDF.info, TikTok, KDF Official, YouTube, Kenya Defense Forces. KDF Recruitment is free and open to all eligible and qualified candidates. Attempting to bribe or any other form of corruption with intent to influence the recruitment process is a criminal offence. Report such cases at the nearest police station, military camp, or call/message 0726419706/0726419709.
Welcome back. The Defense Forces Technical College, DEFTEC, celebrated its 21st graduation ceremony at Embakasi Garrison. The event was presided over by Major General Bernard Waliaula, the Commander, Kenya Air Force. The graduates were conferred with qualifications across the three services.
Major General Waliaula urged the graduates to maintain excellence and professionalism. He noted that this cohort is the last for the Kenya National Examination Council as the institution transitions to a new journey with the National Defense University, Kenya. He praised the college's research and development achievements, which support the Kenya Defense Forces industrialization strategy. The college commandant, Brigadier Mohammed Ali, commended the faculty and expressed confidence in the new graduates' competence, thanking the Kenya Defense Forces for their steadfast support.
The 45th edition of the Kenya Defense Forces Cross Country Championship was held at the Ulinzi Sports Complex, Nairobi. The event was presided over by the Chief of the Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri.
This highly anticipated event brought together 19 teams drawn from various KDF brigades, formations, units and bases, showcasing the country's top athletic talent. For the men's 10-kilometer race, Private Duncan Waweru, representing Lanet team, beat all odds, emerged victorious with a time of 29 minutes, edging out his teammate from Lanet, Lance Corporal Moses Kirimi, by a narrow margin. In the women's 10-kilometer race, Senior Private Daisila Gerono from Moi Air Base claimed the top spot with a time of 33 minutes, narrowly beating Senior Private Glorious Jepkirui, representing Kenya Navy Mtongwe Base. For the action-packed 4x2 2 kilometers mixed relay universal race, Isiolo team emerged victorious, showcasing exceptional teamwork and speed. After all the thrilling competition in the various races, the overall standings revealed a clear winner.
Position 1 with 79 points, Lanet team.
Lanet team triumphed and crowned the champions, showcasing their dominance across the events. The Bakasi team secured the second position, earning them the title of first runners-up, while Kahawa team rounded out the podium, claiming the third spot in the overall standings. In his address, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, highlighted that the championship's core objectives are to foster esprit de corps, discipline, and a healthy lifestyle, all critical to mission readiness.
It's a very important undertaking, particularly within the military, as it is a gateway to promoting the spirit de corps, but importantly self-discipline, but also leading and being an investment towards a healthy lifestyle.
That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. We look forward to your feedback via our official social media platforms and your continued viewership next week on the Kenya Defence Forces Weekly Bulletin. I am Sergeant Patience Asambu. Goodbye.